I'm going to be finally starting my fall garden today, and it is a lovely day, y'all. We have a beautiful breeze. Nice cool weather for planting some fall seeds. And I realized I forgot my cabbage seeds in the house, so I'll run and get those in a minute. But I wish I had started my fall seeds about a week ago. Right now I think it's August 11th, but it will be fine. This is the first time I'm starting seeds in August, because last year I noticed that my brassicas that reseeded themselves started popping up in August, and I was kind of curious to see how that would work. Would they end up bolting? Well, they never did. By the time they got to a phase where they might bolt, the weather backed off and it was cooling down. This year, I'm going to start them early because I've had issues with my broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, anything that needs to head up, not working for me. Because when I would start them, I would say generally I would start them in October maybe, and by the time they got a good head start, I was putting them out, the weather starts cooling down and the growth starts really slowing down at that point. They grow a little bit during the winter, but not much. And then when springtime came around, they started growing again, but then it would get too hot, so then they would bolt. So this year, I'm hoping if I start them early enough, they'll have enough time to get to a good spot before the winter and finally get a harvest. So I got this variety. This is the first time I've gotten seeds from this place, Botanical Interests. I got these ones from Ace Hardware, and I wanted to try them out because my aunt and uncle over in New Orleans recommended them. And two, this particular one called the Bell Star is truly a star in any climate. This widely adapted compact broccoli handles heat stress better than most and produces great side shoots too. So I like to try anything that can handle the heat a little bit better. So we'll see how these go. And I have one more broccoli in the mail that I ordered from them online that I think we'll go check out in a second. It's a purple variety that is also supposed to tolerate the heat. I also ordered bulk cilantro slow bolt from Outside Pride. Generally, if I'm getting a bulk seed, I like to go through Outside Pride. Their prices are just, I've noticed, their prices are just a lot better than I would say Johnny Seeds or other places that I've looked online. Sometimes I can get it on Amazon for cheaper because I get Prime free shipping. It just depends. I always like to check. And then I have dill, and I can smell it through the bag. And I'm going to be throwing these directly out into the garden, hopefully this weekend, and a lot of them. And I'm hoping starting them early this year as well, that I'll get a better harvest. And I will be directly just throwing them right onto the soil. I'm not going to cover them up. I'm not going to rake them in. I have noticed that a lot of seeds do just fine doing that. I don't have to put all the extra effort. But I will be needing to do some weeding this weekend because my garden is certain sections that the weeds have gotten a little out of control, and I don't have enough grass or chicken bedding at this point to put out there and really cover up the weeds. I'm gonna grab my cabbage real quick and we're gonna get to planting some of this stuff because we need to get it in. I got this variety from my local hardware store a year ago. It's the Cabbage Early Round Dutch, and I got a ton of them in here, you guys. There's so many. The man at my local hardware store, Paul, he just gave these to me. I guess legally he can't sell seeds that are a year old. I mean, they came up just fine last year, except I had armadillo problems. So this year I think we armadillo-proofed the garden, but we'll see how it goes. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sprinkle these guys on there, cover them up with a little bit of soil, and I'm gonna do quite a few in each pot, and then when they sprout and come up, I'll split them up. We'll see how this goes. I'm hoping to have at least 100 cabbage, 100 broccoli, and we'll see. We'll see how many pop up and how they do. I've got a mosquito circling me. I can't find my bug spray. Lily and I cleaned off the porch, and it was on the porch, and I must have misplaced it somewhere silly. Alright, so not all of them are 100% covered. That's alright. I'm going to mist these down in a little bit. And he got me on the foot. Not all seeds need darkness to germinate. Like, I know violas do need darkness, so I need to make sure I cover those up. Cabbage just popped up just fine when I threw it out. I started doing that last year because I had the armadillos attack my garden so many times. I was just tired of reseeding everything, so I just started throwing them out. Got to that point. And I noticed everything popped up just fine, so I'm gonna just do that with a lot of stuff this year. except with the stuff that I need to start now and early, because my garden is not quite ready for me to throw stuff out yet. I need to label this. Normally I like to use popsicle sticks. I don't have any right now, so I'm gonna use these little guys. I like the popsicle sticks because they break down over time. See, this one was from spring, cayenne pepper. I can still read it, but eventually they do break down and into the soil. These plastic ones just stick around for too long, and then I'm pulling plastic out of my garden, and I just don't like that. But we're gonna do this for right now. I have a few more varieties here. This cauliflower, purple of Sicily, I'll try it out again and see if it does any good. These seeds are a few years old. I want to do some fennel. This particular cabbage, do I even want to try this one again? I'm not sure. It's interesting how they have it in another packet. There's supposed to be 25 seeds in here. They're a little pricey. I'll try them out and see how they are. I really prefer to get my seeds in bulk. I wanted to try this particular variety. Whoa, they're interesting looking. Huh. I don't know if you all can see this. They're kind of a pearlish green here. But, oh shoot, just dropped some. But, if I like them and they do real well, I'll definitely let some bolt. And then I can save my own seeds. I've been doing really good this year, saving a ton of seeds from my garden. My goal is to be able to next year for springtime to have most of my garden be from seeds that I collected myself. That is the goal. Totally dropped a few. I've got this early purple sprouting too, broccoli, but I don't feel like this one did very well for me, but we'll try it out again. Hey, Starlight. What you doing, sweetie? You're gonna try to mess up what I'm doing, aren't you? It's the downside of not having this in the greenhouse. The reason I moved them out here is because it's just too hot in my greenhouse right now. So up here, it's a lot cooler up here compared to my garden area. It slopes down and it's a lot more humid. Wow. Kitty cat. You're cute and I love you, but you need to not be here. So it's actually quite a bit hotter down there. There's a couple more in here. I will cover these. I do have these little plastic tops that I'll put on here to hopefully protect them from this one here. I call her Squeaky because she does not like being picked up. She squeaks like a squeaky toy. my seeds. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. I'm gonna put her in the house. All right, where was I? That's all. I think I just heard the UPS truck. I'm also expecting my carpet cleaner. I had a carpet cleaner for 9 years and I loved it and I used the crap out of it, but it broke just recently and I had to replace it. I can't live without them. So when we go check the mail, I'm gonna bring my wagon just in case. All right, broccoli Bellstar. What did I do with the top? I don't know why I do this to myself. I'm really good at hiding things from myself. It's a problem. Did you guys see where I put it? I need the top. Did I drop it? I swear, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself sometimes. Oh. Oh my god, you guys. It's on the back of the pen. Marker, not pen, but... Okay, let me cover these things. My kid squished this marker down too much. It doesn't have a nice point to it. At least Mr. T is behaving. Feels good to have those planted. Now I gotta go get my other broccoli seeds in the mailbox. But I keep finding carrot seeds stuck to me, you guys. I was harvesting carrot seeds earlier this week, and somehow they still keep. I still keep finding them. I think my belt is twisted. There we go. Okay. I did get a notification that my carpet cleaner is here, so I am going to bring my wagon to make my life easier. And I have something I want to show you. Oh, come on. Get twisted around here. I got a call last night that there was a man here with more mulch. I was so excited, you guys. This is just some of it. The rest of it had to get dumped down here because he was having issues with his door knocking into our fence here. So I just had him dump the rest down here, which is fine. I'll be working on making this stuff disappear here soon. And the cool thing is, that I'm very excited about, the man that dropped this off, his name's Dustin, he lives off the street right behind us over here. So he told me to keep his number. Whew. He asked me if, I need more mulch, and I was like, yes. I will have this stuff, and I will make this stuff disappear, and I will need more. So since he lives not too far from us, on his way home from work, he can just come and drop off more mulch whenever I need it, which is amazing. It's like a gold mine for me, you guys. There are so many things I want to do, but not having enough mulch to bury the weeds. Maro, she's got a problem, you guys. That's better. I need to get a collar that buzzes or something to remind her to chill out so she's not harassing the birds like that. But so this whole section from here all the way to the fence line over here, gate. We want to create this and make it another pasture area so that we can have several different paddocks when we eventually do get sheep. So I'm going to be rotating the roosters throughout this whole area to fertilize it. And this fall I'll be putting out a 50-pound bag of crimson clover. Morrow, come here. Let's go. Come on. No more harassing the roosters. Crimson clover, from what I've read, does grow in the shade, semi-shade, which this is here. So we'll try it out and see how it goes. You're gonna need to stay here. I don't need you getting squished by a car. Nope. There it is. I'm gonna be cleaning the house like a madwoman tomorrow. You wanna see my sad mailbox? She used to be pink. I want to get a new one. My dream mailbox would be one that looks like a dollhouse. I have a feeling though that would be very expensive. And I'd love one that looks like our house. That would be just so cool. Let me get this in first. But growing up I loved miniatures, still love miniatures. And there was this particular store right by my house called Miniature Designs, I think. And I loved going there. In fact, maybe one of these days I'll take you on a field trip and I'll show you because it's just such a cool store. And one year when I was 6 years old, my parents bought me one of my favorite houses. It was called the Apple Blossom. And I just loved that house. And it was funny, y'all. That house, the Apple Blossom, looks so much like our house. It's just weird. So I thought about going to their store and asking them, because they're involved with that whole community, if they knew of anybody that could maybe make me a dollhouse mailbox. And all right, I need to move this. Tomorrow you stay. You be good. Really heavy as it is bulky. You silly girl. She loves sticks. I think that one might be too big for you. Maybe not. Tomorrow. She still has that puppy energy. She'll calm down around year 5. Come on, let's go. Come on. I'm going this way. Actually, you know what? I just realized I have my carpet cleaner. I need to go that way to the house. Let's turn around. Which one of these would be the seeds? This one. Come check this squash out. It's going insane. And this is the one that Cinnamon, Lily's Flemish Giant, planted. And I think it's a cross between a Long Island cheese and a Tahitian melon, see? I got several others. I've got one climbing up this fig tree. So this year I have to keep up my squash. Last year I was able to just keep it on the ground in the foyer area. Cinnamon will eat my squash. That's what she ended up doing. She ended up eating a few of my Tahitian melons, which was okay because we had so many of them. But look. Yeah, it's climbing up this fig tree. By the way, I'm going to be ordering, hopefully maybe tonight, if I get around to it, my hairy vetch and Australian winter peas. And they're gonna be going on all of my arches. I really loved the hairy vetch last year. It was gorgeous, and I'll be getting it out a lot sooner. So we might be able to get it to take off sooner as well. And the Australian winter peas, I've always struggled with sugar snap peas. The Australian winter pea tastes pretty darn similar to the sugar snap pea, but what I like about the Australian winter is that it can handle winters. With the sugar snap peas, they die off when the frost comes, but these Australian winter peas do just fine. So I really enjoyed those last year. They did good. They would have done better, except we got that random cold snap, single degree digit weather that killed off a lot of stuff. But even with that, it did come back. It just was a little slower. Okay, so this is my broccoli burgundy. This one says, broccoli has never been so beautiful. Burgundy is quick to produce and continues tender side shoots, production for a long harvest period. So they're known to be quite tender, flavorful, and full of antioxidants. It's one of the things I do like about the darker colored vegetables, like this purple here, is they do have more antioxidants in them. So this one, also, this is why I got it. It's tolerant of a wide range of temperatures. These look more like the other seeds. Goodness gracious, not very many in a pack, is there? 10 seeds. Oh yeah. Not very many, but enough to try out. We'll see if we like them. And if we do, I'll save seeds from them. And that will be free, which is my favorite. I love free. Oh, that breeze feels great. Looks like they sent me a thank you lettuce here. I'll probably just throw my lettuce out when I'm ready. I'm not sure. Let's just plant some for fun. I hope she didn't run off. Where is she? See her? Come here. Come here. I'm gonna need to go get her. She's running off. I think a tree came down here and took out a section of the fence, and she was able to just jump it. Now she's running off. I will be right back. Alright, I got her back. I see that she can actually get under the fence in a section. We're gonna have to fix that. She's our little escape artist. Okay. Broccoli burgundy. And then this lettuce. Not quite sure how to pronounce that. I will finish this up, and it's already 4:20. I gotta start making dinner. I'm making a Japanese curry, which I'm excited about. Alright y'all, I'm gonna get cleaned up, make some dinner. Next time, we're gonna plant this dill and cilantro. And hopefully I'll have my hairy vetch and Australian winter peas by then too, because I'm excited to get this stuff out and for the fall garden this year. Alright, y'all, take care. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time.